If you work a full-time job and are interested in buying a rental property, building a rental portfolio, or just managing your current rental properties by yourself, it may seem like an impossible task, but let me tell you, it is possible if done correctly. Investing and managing your investment property can be a time-consuming and complicated process. Heck, there are a ton of real estate investors that spend all day, every day, entirely investing, analyzing, and managing rental properties for a living. It's their job. So if you've come across this video, you're likely interested in learning how to invest or manage rental properties while working a full-time job or career. And let me tell you, you're in the right place. Welcome to my channel, Jobin, where we together learn to invest, manage, and profit from real estate investing. Tap that like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one. As a real estate broker, rental property investor, and owner of a property management company, I have to multitask daily, wear many different hats, and in this video, I'll share with you firsthand how to invest in real estate, and second, how to manage rental properties while working full-time. If you work a standard 40-hour per week, 9 to 5 career, that means you only have a few hours per day after work to allocate to real estate investing. In order to do it yourself and be successful, you need to be efficient and effective. First, you'll need to research and understand the areas you're interested in investing. Analyze historical and current property prices, rental yields, and vacancy rates. Search for emerging cities or areas with high growth potential that can offer excellent investment opportunities. If you locate and purchase a rental property in a highly desired location, it will make your life much easier when it comes to finding a tenant for your property. To best utilize your time, leverage technology and tools that can help with finding properties, analyzing potential returns, and maximizing profits for you. A few of my favorite real estate investing tools are going to be a Roofstock Marketplace. This is an online platform for buying and selling single-family rentals, small multifamily properties, and short-term vacation rentals as well. If you are a remote real estate investor, this platform can help you search properties in more than 70 markets. Sellers can also conveniently list a rental property on their platform, and deals can be transacted entirely through their software. One of my other favorite tools that has been around for a long time and is great for analyzing a potential rental property is Zillow's Rent Zestimate. Zillow's Rent Zestimate helps landlords price rental properties using their characteristics that people are searching for. Data from 115 million rental homes and local market trends. If you find a potential rental property, you can simply look up the address and find out how much it'll rent out for. I analyze rental rates all day long, every day, and surprisingly, Zillow's Rent Zestimate is actually pretty accurate. It'll give you a good ballpark for what the property will bring in. You'll want to invest in rental properties that require less time and maintenance, meaning investing in turnkey rental investment properties rather than a fixer-upper or older home. This will be much easier and require less time up front and also require less time managing on an ongoing basis. Investing in turnkey rental properties is as simple as closing on the property and then relisting it for rent. Prospective renters also prefer turnkey rental homes, and leasing these types of property are much easier. Now, just because you're wanting to invest and manage your own investment properties yourself doesn't mean you can't rely on industry professionals for important and free investing insight. Find local real estate agents in the market you are seeking. A professional real estate agent will be able to inform you on the best areas to invest in for rental properties, view the property for you, and even give you insight information about particular properties and investment opportunities. Plus, in most areas in the US, the seller will pay the realtor's commission fees. Another industry professional that will likely have the best information for rental property owners is a local property manager or a property management company. A local property manager will often give you insight information free of charge if you just ask, but don't abuse them. Property managers can provide information about rental rates, demand, vacancy rates, and trends in specific neighborhoods or areas within the town. Once you've acquired the property, it's time to manage it effectively, even with a full-time job. So how to manage rental properties yourself? Well, that's the question. From my years of property management experience, a self-managing landlord will spend the most amount of time and energy doing 5 different categories in order to successfully manage it themselves. Which is, first, you need a tenant, so marketing your rental property. If you have a vacant rental property and need to find a tenant, then you will need to ensure that your rental property is in rent-ready condition. Take high-quality photos, write a compelling description, craft an engaging and informative description of your rental property, highlight its unique selling points such as the amenities, location, advantages, and any recent renovations you've done to the property. You're going to utilize online rental websites to advertise your property. A few of my favorites that tenants are looking on are going to be Zillow, Apartments.com, Trulia, Realtor.com, HotPads, and a slew of others. The more you can be on, the better off you're going to be. You're going to then conduct property showings, schedule property viewings for interested prospective renters. This is one task that definitely takes a lot of time, especially if you're working. You're going to be getting blown up with phone calls, text message, all that good stuff. So it may be a good idea to allow and use a self-showing lockbox for the showings. Self-showing lockboxes such as CodeBox or Sentry Locks will give a one-time code for interested prospective renters to view. It might be a little bit more robust for just a one rental property, but something to consider. Otherwise, if you do want to do the showings yourself and physically show them your rental property, if you're local, I recommend grouping showings at one time. That way it's convenient for you at the time that you set, and you'll be able to have 3 different groups of prospects viewing your rental property at one time. This is great for both time's sake, and it also pushes the urgency of the prospects that are there to submit an application because they're going to be afraid that other prospects might take your home. A very important key part of managing rental property is tenant screening. I've done another in-depth video about how to screen tenants. You can check that out right up here. But this one is definitely the most important aspect of owning and managing a rental investment property. If you don't have a good tenant screening process and place a bad tenant, it will be disastrous for you and your success of owning that rental property and turn out to be a nightmare. I recommend screening and getting their credit score, background check, income verification, rental verification, as well as a nationwide eviction search. Now, this may seem like a lot of tasks, but there are platforms that can help you complete these, such as Rent Spree, Smart Move, Cozy, Rent Prep, and My Rental, just to name a few. Now you have that tenant, you're going to need to collect the rent. How to collect rent. A rental property cannot operate successfully without the rental income, right? To collect rent, determine your desired payment method and ensure it is in writing and in the lease agreement. I recommend using an online payment platform or property management software that allows tenants to log in and pay rent online. They can set up automatic payments, reoccurring payments, as well as submit requests. It's gonna have a slew of different options for you. And the dreaded maintenance and repairs. Now, if you just have one rental or just a few, maintenance and repairs should not take very long or troublesome to manage. If you have a small rental portfolio, you should have a maintenance request just every so often, depending on your condition of the property. But of course, that is property specific and property type. An older home is going to generate more repairs, and a newer construction will have less repair requests. Meaning, like I mentioned earlier, if a rental property you invest in is turnkey, there shouldn't be as many maintenance request issues as if it was an older home. Communication. The last thing when self-managing your rental property that can take up time is communicating with your tenant. You'll find that there are tenants that are constantly needing to communicate with you, and then there are some that live their life and you don't need to provide much assistance. They kind of handle themselves. That is why when screening potential tenants, rental verification is one of the most important things. If you're working a full-time job, you certainly don't want to be constantly blown up with a text message from your tenants or phone calls. Working a full-time job while investing and managing properties can be a lot of work, but it is definitely possible. If you first understand how to invest while working full-time, it will make your life so much easier when it comes to managing that property down the road. With careful planning, dedication, and a strategic approach, you can leverage your limited time and resources to build a profitable real estate portfolio that can provide lasting wealth and security for years to come. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below. I'd love to hear from some real estate investors or future real estate investors that work full-time and still manage to invest in real estate and also manage their properties. Thanks again. Take it easy. Cheers.